What's up, Arthur? This is your guitar. It came out awesome. I'm really happy with it. I'm just gonna run through the basic stuff here. You've got, well, you've got the headstock and everything. Truss rod in there, always open. Use it. Keep this action perfect. Right now I have just the slightest bit of relief on it. It plays great. Every note's ringing out perfect. Let's go through your controls real quick and your stuff. This is your oboe that the blue is going into. The red is your main out. If you're not using oboe, that's the one you use. That's also the one the battery is attached to, so something has to be plugged into that red one in order for it to work. And that is your MIDI, which I know almost nothing about and don't have a MIDI thing to show you that, so you know the MIDI. Knob-wise, volume knob. Volume knob has a blaster in it. I explained in the other video, the blaster is on full, so if you want the blaster to not be, just turn it down. When you hit the blaster, turn it up or down depending on how much you want. It's just going to give you that extra amount of bite. Alright, so you're on the middle pickup right now. This is your neck pickup all the way down. Push down, neck pickup. Single coil, neck. Next one, 2 position, is going to be the neck in the middle. Then you have your middle position. Is the middle. Now, on that middle pickup, this first switch is the coil cut. Up is the cut in the coil. Now you're on single coil. Here's what you need to know. If you're in neck and middle and your coil cut is on, these two are humbucking just like a Strat. Now, same thing goes for when you are on the bridge and the middle. This is the bridge single coil. If I go to that in-between position there on the 4, I now have the full bridge pickup and the middle. Now I'm going to hit this switch right here, is the single coil switch for this pickup. That gives you that 2 single coil parallel, where they are hum canceling and in parallel. That quacky kind of sound. Going to the middle position, the bridge position. That is your that's your bridge position. I love these bridge humbuckers, they're really great. And again, with the single in there, you have a full-on single coil. Just to go over it again, these are Porter pickups. This is an S90, this is a clear, and this is an overdrive. That's what I use in the Miracle guitars. That's the Miracle. You've got your Ghost piezo bridge in here. I find the neck and the piezo sounds the best together. This knob back here, the double stack knob, the bottom knob is the piezo. It's off right now. As you turn it up, you can hear that it's engaged, because you'll be able to. Get all that string noise that you want from having a piezo pickup in there. The piezo right now is set louder than everything else, so you can really overpower it. There's, on the other video I'm going to send you, there's how to lower that if you want to. My philosophy is keep it cranked, and just don't turn all the way up. And get your mix like that. That allows you to really get the mix. The top one is the MIDI thing. I don't really know MIDI or how that all works. I think it's just the send on the MIDI. The MIDI plugs back there. On the Ghost information, which is all online. If you go to the manual, is online. The Ghost thing, there's a little switch that's on the MIDI thing about whether you're using a Boss or a Roland or some other thing. I don't know which one you have or which one you use. I don't have one. I did look into buying one just to test her, but it was going to be like $500 just to be able to test this guitar, and I don't think I'll ever use MIDI, so I didn't buy it. I guess I could have done the borrowed from Guitar Center deal, you know, you buy it, you return it the next day. I didn't think about that until right now. Maybe I should have thought about that. Okay, then we have our, this is the oval switch. Down, there's no oval. Up, you're an oval. I have a pedal board set up here. I'll put on the Neutron. But the cool thing is, full volume. Still getting all the juice. It's getting everything. The quack is the same no matter what your volume's set at. So there's that. The let's go to the bridge. The tone control. Muddy. Right. Pull up on this. Tone control. Kills everything. Kills the battery. You can leave it on stage plugged in. It won't affect a thing. Plug it back in. It's gonna pop when you plug it back in because you're plugging it in. But that's a good thing to have and know. That's all the switches on there. That's what you got. On the back, obviously your beautiful inlay. Strings go in there. This is the cavity. You should never need to open that unless something goes wrong. You need to open that, which shouldn't happen. This is your batteries. Right now I got 2 batteries in there. I'd replace them and get fresh ones when you get there just because they're making the trip. Unscrew it. It's 2 9-volts. It runs an 18-volt power. Thing about that, I have this thing set up right now. I do not like how the Ghost thing works. And I find that their switching mechanism drains the battery. No matter what they say, it drains the battery. So I put a switch in here that makes this like, that nullifies their like always on battery thing that they've got going on. And you can flip that switch and go to the Ghost thing. You will drain your batteries. But what I realized when I flipped that, when I made that switch in there to nullify their always on battery thing, you can now phantom power this guitar if you wanted to with one of my phantom power pedals that allows you to never need to use batteries on stage again. I make and sell those. I have one that I get made for me from a circuit dude. Those are $350 and they come with a blaster unit and a momentary burst on them. Those are really, really awesome. And then I make another oval pedal that will phantom power your guitar for $200, and it's not as fancy. It's not as it's just not as fancy. It doesn't have the blasters and all the buffers in it. It's not an additional buffer. It's just the phantom power and an oval pedal. So there's that. If you want to upgrade to never using batteries again, let me know and I could ship one of those out to you in like a day or two. Let's be real, it's like a week. I don't do anything in a day. Except for ship this guitar. Cool. If you have any questions, it's a gorgeous guitar. I think it's well worth the wait. back. Love Vogel for that. All right. Awesome. Call me when you get it, or text me or whatever, and we'll talk. So glad that this is going out to you. All right. Have a good one, and we'll be in touch soon.